It's Friday, guys. Time for your WOD brief. All right, for our warm-up, guys, we have 2 rounds for our movement prep. All right, you guys are gonna use a dumbbell or a kettlebell for this. So starting, we're gonna do 10 deadlifts with your dumbbell or kettlebell, keeping that back nice and flat and core engaged. Then we have 10 hollow heel taps, all right? For these, we're making sure that low back is pressed into the ground, and then we're rotating side to side, keeping that belly button area nice and tight. All right, then we have 3-point touches from there. We really want you guys to focus on getting that stretch on the 3rd touch, all right? Feel it in the back of the legs and the hamstrings. Moving into our activation warm-up, we have 2 sets of 8 rebounding squat jumps, all right? I want you guys to focus on explosive movement through these squat jumps. So you're gonna explode as fast and as high up as you can for each jump, all right? 8 in a row, try not to stop, try not to hesitate in that squat. Then from there, we'll slow it down a little bit, 8 lateral squats or lateral lunges moving from side to side. All right, now moving into our strength piece, guys, we have a 20 rep max back squat. All right, so I want you guys to go heavier than like a typical kettlebell or dumbbell that you may have at home. Maybe you have something like 15, 20 pounds. Let's go heavier than that. All right, let's find a dog, a kid, a 5-gallon jug of water. All right, something that's gonna be maybe at least 40 pounds or above. If you have barbells, go ahead and use a barbell and load it up. And let's see the heaviest piece of equipment that we can find, or the heaviest object that we can find, and squat for 20 reps in a row. All right, the biggest issue I see when we're holding something in the front for a squat is those hips rising too early out of the bottom. So make sure as you guys are standing up, I'm keeping my chest upright. I'm not letting those hips shoot back as I stand up, but I'm driving up with the chest and keeping the hips underneath. All right, now we have a partner workout today, all right? If you're joining us on the Zoom today, you're gonna get a virtual partner on Zoom. Otherwise, if you are at home with somebody, you can do it with them, or you can FaceTime your friend and do it that way. It's gonna be alternating rounds. So the first movement we have is a single arm dumbbell overhead squat, all right? Now, if you cannot maintain that dumbbell overhead squat vertical position, I don't want you even trying. All right, so let's say you start to squat and this starts to happen, or the arm starts to bend. All right, then I want you to switch it to an overhead lunge instead, which is gonna keep that torso more vertical. All right, so here's how the partner workout comes into play. First person, you're gonna do 2 reps, all right? So 2 overhead squats with the dumbbell overhead. Then you set the dumbbell down, tell your virtual partner or your in-person partner to go, all right? Then they're gonna give me 2. All right, and then you're gonna do 4, and your partner's gonna do 4, and then you're gonna do 6, and your partner's gonna do 6. So you're gonna increase the reps by 2. Each of you are doing each rep scheme until you have both done 20. All right, so last round, you do 20, your partner does 20, and then you move on to the next movement. All right, next movement we have the devil's press. Now these ideally should be done with 2 dumbbells, but if you only have 1, you can do it with 1 as well. All right, it's basically gonna be like a burpee into a dumbbell snatch. If you have 2 dumbbells, it'd be like a burpee into a swing overhead or a double dumbbell snatch overhead. All right, now the rep scheme is 1 to 10, but you're gonna go up by 1. So I'll do 1, my partner does 1. I do 2, my partner does 2. I do 3, my partner does 3, all the way until we do 10 and 10. All right, then we're moving on into the plank dumbbell pull through. Keep your back in a plank position, all right? I don't wanna see that butt up high. So nice even plank. You're gonna take that dumbbell from one side, grab onto it, and drag it all the way across. All right, and then put the hand on the floor, take it from one side, and drag it all the way back. All right, every time you drag it to one side, that's a rep. Then, so 2 to 20 for those, going up, moving up by 2s. All right, our last movement, we have our dumbbell strict press, 1 to 10. I'm hoping you guys can move this dumbbell pretty quickly, all right? I do a strict press, my partner does a strict press. I do 2, my partner does 2, all right? And so on all the way up to 10. The dumbbell for this workout should not be crazy heavy, all right? I want you guys to choose a dumbbell that you can keep moving through these reps. Think of your largest rep scheme, which will be 20. All right, if you had to do 20 squats with a dumbbell overhead in a row without having to stop, what weight would you choose? All right, so pick something that you feel like you can move through. As always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment, message, tag me, post on our social media accounts, and have fun with this one, guys, and happy weekend.